Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga and welcome to day 10 of our daily yoga fix. Yes, we are in double figures and today we're going to be working with a few gentle, accessible back bends to really enliven, bring some energy into the system. So you might need a couple of bricks for your practice, get whatever you usually need to support your practice. I know it's always fine to practice from a chair. So sitting nice and tall, make sure you have plenty of room and that you're well hydrated. And we shall begin. Press the palms of the hands together. Take a long inhale. Om. Keeping the eyes closed. Take a few moments to check in how you're feeling in your body, your mind, your emotions. No judgment, just awareness. Begin to feel a deep connection with the anchor of our practice, which is the breath. And then taking a deeper breath in. Exhale and gently open the eyes and releasing the hands. So from this position, we'll begin with a little circling action. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, lean forward and then drift over to your right side as we begin to circle. Inhale as we circle back. Exhale as we circle forward. Inhaling, exhaling. So just beginning with this gentle mobilization, we're going to change direction. Inhale, exhale as we circle. Good, staying with the breath. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the facial muscles. One more circle. Very good. As we come back to center, inhale and exhale. So from here, we'll come through to an all fours position. So just bring the hands to the lap and lean forward from the back of the chair if you're working from the chair. So we'll work into Majariasana, but we're going to introduce a few little holds here. So on the inhale, belly dips, shoulders draw back. On the exhale, tuck the tailbone round the back, chin to chest. We'll do two more and then we'll hold. Inhale, belly dips, shoulders draw back, gaze lifts. Exhale, tuck the tailbone round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, coming forward. So just mobilizing the spine, spread the fingers, that's it. Exhale as we tuck. So now as we tuck, we'll just hold the tuck for a few breaths. So really tuck the pelvis under, squeeze the pelvic floor, and then we'll inhale, dip the belly, shoulders draw back, gaze lifts, and we'll hold the extension. So wherever that extension might be quite shallow like mine, might be a deep back bend, just see. Just hold and breathe. Good, and then exhale and just come back to a neutral spine. From here, walk the hands further forward as we set up for anahatasana or melting heart pose. Inhale, exhale, sink the chest towards the floor. So know that you might support your forehead with some support, maybe a brick or a cushion, or you might bring the forehead all the way down. Alternatively, if you're on the chair, slide the hands back and on the inhale, lift the chest forward. So from here, if you're on the floor, you can activate the fingertips up onto the fingertips to stabilize through the shoulders. Breathing deeply into the heart space. And exhaling as you soften the shoulders. Good. But hold of the pelvic floor. We'll take one more breath. Good. So then from here, flatten down the hands. On the floor on the inhale, sink the pelvis towards the floor. We're going to set up for Sphinx pose. So on the inhale, slide the elbows forward. Exhale, and again, steeple the fingers. And just have a shuffle from side to side. Make sure that the glutes are released. And then inhale, lift the chest forward. Exhale, draw the shoulders back. Keeping the gaze level. We're in the chair. Same option, as the hands are on the lap. We slide the hands back and lift the chest forward. Good. Draw the shoulders back. So just feeling a stretch of the belly with that inhale. So know with any back bend, something needs to go forward for something to go back. So here the chest is moving forward. We open up the front body, and that really is what facilitates the back bend, strengthens the back muscle. So just take one more breath here. And then exhale and just soften down entirely. You can rest the head on the backs of the hands, roll the heels out. If you're in the chair, you can just rest all the way down into the lap. Maybe let the head dangle. Just take some easy breaths into the lower back. Good. And then from here, we'll set up for Shalambhasana or locust pose. So on the inhale, initially, slide the hands back down the sides of the body, palms facing the legs. Inhale, see if you can lift everything up. So the chest, maybe the legs. If that's too much, you can plant the heels of the hands, slide them back and just lift the legs. So see what's doable. Lifting, lifting, and then exhale, bring everything down. Maybe rest one ear down. Soften the glutes. Good. So we're going to repeat that, but this time with the interweaving of the hands. Take the hands back, roll the shoulders forward, and then inhale, lift everything you can up. Point the toes. Try not to squeeze the glutes. Instead, lift using the back muscles, breathing. Good. And one more breath. And exhale and soften all the way down. Very nice. Enjoy that relaxation moment. Enjoy that moment. And then slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the elbows in. And inhale. See if you can maybe lift up to a higher cobra. The elbows stay in. Good, lifting. And then squeeze the pelvic floor, exhale, and just walk the knees in so that you can sit back on the heels into Virasana or Thunderbolt pose to neutralize. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra. So you might sit tall in a chair, hands in Anjali, or you might come to high kneeling if this bothers your knees. You may already be able to feel the energy from practicing back bend so far. Just neutralizing after the back bend. Good. And squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale, come through to a high kneeling position. Just walk the knees apart as you release the hands down. From here, just warm up the shoulders. Inhale, swoosh the arms forward. So an internal scoop, that's it. Lift the chest, exhale, circle the arms back and down. And do this twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, circle back and down. Last one. Inhale to lift. Now keep that lift of the chest, bring the heels of the hands into the small of the back as you squeeze the elbows back and breathe. Good, breathe in, feeling. Maybe open the throat, open Vishuddhi chakra, the seat of communication. Good, and then exhale, just round down. And again, just sit back, take a moment. Just feel all that energy begin to pool, that prana around the heart space. You feel that? So these are all accessible ways to back bend. So from here, come back through to high kneeling position. This time, inhale, swoosh the arms up, circle back, and this time you might interweave the fingers behind you. So roll the shoulders forward and then inhale, lift from there. If that's too much, you can go back to the heels and the hands into the lower back. So breathing and feeling as you lift the chest. Good. Lifting. Don't worry about how deep or shallow the back bend is. They're always challenging. Just don't squeeze the glutes. And then exhale and release. And just take the hips from side to side, a few moments. That's it. And then if you've got your bricks, you might be using your bricks next. You bring your bricks in and bring the bricks, kind of level with the heels. And then you have an option to toe tuck here. Now, if that feels too much for your knees, then don't do it. If you're doing this in the chair, you'll be taking the back of the chair and kind of lifting from there. That's it, lifting the chest. So from here, inhale, swoosh the arms up. Exhale, so you can bring heels of hands, hand clasp and interwoven, or you might begin to take the pelvis forward as you lean back. You might bring your hands onto bricks and lift your chest from there. You might look forward, lift the chin a bit, or take the head all the way back. See what's doable. Good. Another option is to take hold of the heels and lift from there. Good. Keep lifting the pelvis. You might take the head back. Good. Breathing and feeling. And then from here, keeping hold of the heel, brick or lower hand in the back. Lift the right arm up. So come into a little twist. Good. Still breathing, doing really well. And then exhale, bring the arm down. Changing sides. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Look over the right shoulder. And then exhale, swing the arm down. Squeeze the inner thigh. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze to come back up. Good. Untuck the toes. And exhale again. Come down to Virasana. Pause there for a moment to neutralize. Be with that heartwarming energy. Good. And then from here, we're going to fold slowly down from this neutral position into Balasana or child pose. So on the exhale, just begin to slide slowly down. On the chair, same thing, just slide down over the lap. Bring the head down either to some support or to the floor. Arms into the sides of the body. And just take some nice long breaths into the back. Good, then bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale and just carefully lift up. Walk the hands forward until you can cross at the ankles and come to seated, or just come to seated, however best works in your body, and just stretch the legs out. I'm going to ease out the back muscles after that with a twist. So I inhale, bend in the right leg and step that right leg over the left to come to half load of the fishes pose. And keep hold of the shin and then inhale, just look over the right shoulder. That's an option. Nice, easy twist. Active toes of the left foot. It might be that you scoop that knee a bit closer in, take a closer order with the inner elbow, and then inhale and just scoop up, lift to that right side. Breathe in, tuck the lower abdominals in. An option is to take the left elbow over, bring the hand into jhana or chin mudra. And then inhale, glide the head to center. Exhale. From here, just lean over to the left side so you can bring the right heel in. So you may or you may not do that. So you might keep the leg outstretched, or you might bring it in if it's suitable for your knees. You can lift to stack the knees and then sit back into Gomukhasana. Again, another really nice back and hip release. It might be that's a big ask, so you need to slide some support underneath the sitting bones and just sit a bit higher. It's fine. This bothers your knees, and just stay where you were. Feel the shoulders releasing, allow the lower body to release. An option is to introduce a forward bend. You might bend forward over the knees, bring the arms down, press the palms together, and deepen the breath. Take in one more breath. And squeeze in the pelvic floor on the inhale to come up. Exhale, and just unraveling the legs, releasing any support that you might use. And come back briefly to Dandasana, back to neutrality, and then we change sides. So bending in the left knee, stepping over. Inhale, take the left shin. Exhale, nice and easy twist over to the left. Breathe in. Again, remember your options here. So you might do a scoop through with the inner elbow for a deeper twist. You might carry the right elbow over, bring in the mudra. Really important after doing back bends to really fully release those deep back muscles. So we work For strength, we also work with sukham and comfort. So then inhale, glide the head back, exhale. So again, you can stay here, maybe just take the heel further over if you wish to do more of a shoelace hip release, that's an option. Or you can lean to the right, bring the right heel in, and lean forward to stack the knees, and either sit between the heels or sit up on some support. That's it. Just checking with how your knees feel. If they're not happy, then remember always to adjust. If you're perfectly happy, you might even close the eyes. With each exhale, just feel that moment of surrender, release. Final option on the exhale is to maybe hinge forward, going to a forward bend, just to your own measure. It might not be a deep one, might be a deep one. Just see what feels best. Just feel a sense of lifting the chest first. That's it. Before you kind of round down. One more breath. And squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale to bring everything back up. Good. Exhale and just unraveling the body. So you can scooch forward and make your way down to a semi-supine position. Open the palms. You might inhale, just draw the knees in. Exhale, float the heels up. Now you can stack the hands underneath the lower back. You can bend the knees to facilitate your Viparita Karani. If you're perfectly happy, you can just float the ankles in space. And just feel the nervous system supported, slowing down. And then from here, come into rest position of choice. You can slide into full Shavasana. You might slide bricks underneath the back of the thighs to support your back. Wherever you are, allow the eyes to close. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Just allow yourself a few moments just to be. Wish to stay longer, please do. Otherwise, as you deepen the breath, just moving the head from side to side and bringing some movements to fingers and toes. And then on the inhale, take a full body stretch. Big exhale. Release, bending the knees, bending the elbows, and just having a squeeze in. Have a rock from side to side. Say thank you to the body. As you roll over to one side, just pause for a moment. Be aware of any changes in body, mind, breath, emotion. And then stretch out the top leg. Inhale, make your way through to comfortable seated. Take a moment to sit tall. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra. On the exhale, just gently bow the head as we give thanks for our health and practice. And inhale, lift the prayer hands up. Exhale to center. Namaste. So thank you for practicing with me on day 10. We have 4 days to go. I hope you're still with me. I hope you're with me on this challenge. If you like the class, do hit the like button, and I look forward to seeing you again really soon.